The name of the poem I'm about to do is called Unforgiveness, My Uncommon Lover. And what brought that poem to me was I had struggled for about 8-9 months with an issue where the person I was involved in a relationship with cheated on me. I found out that it wasn't just one time, but it was many different times, and the persona of who he was, who I loved, was not who he truly was. And I performed at an event, and the young woman that he started to see videotaped it, put it up on the web, and my trying to still protect him, I called him, and he basically told me, you know, to F off and not call him again. And I thought, I don't understand. You cheated on me, not once, not twice, but several times. Now this young woman has videotaped me sharing a moment of pain and my journey towards healing, put it up there, and not only was she mocking me, but you joined in with some other friends to mock me. And I was still trying to protect your identity. And it took me a very long time. I was angry for the longest time. And every time I thought about what I went through, every time I would hear of something that she said or did, the anger and the pain and the injustice of everything kept coming back. I kept wondering what I did wrong, what I didn't do, what I didn't say, and it kept eating at me. And I realized that if I did not get myself to a point of forgiveness, forgiving him for what he did, because I wasn't ready to forgive her as yet, because she attacked me unprovoked. And I realized the first person I had to forgive was a person that did me the most damage, and that was my ex. And it took me a very, very long time. And the first part of that process was I ended up having to send him a message asking him actually to accept my apology, because in the heat of my anger, I said some things to him about everything that got revealed, and I attacked two parts of his life that really and truly were not warranted. And I sent him an apology. Whether he accepted it or not was not the issue. The issue was I was now working on Dianne and taking Dianne to a place of healing and cleansing. So I sent him off the apology, and woke up one Sunday morning with this intense feeling of forgiveness towards him. It was so intense that I wanted to cry. I was overjoyed, but at the same time I wanted to ensure that this feeling of I forgive him was real, that it wasn't going to go away 2 days later when I remember something and then I want to stab him in his heart all over again. And I laid in bed and tried to get in touch with my my accountability partner, a pastor, and wasn't able to reach her. And a friend called and said, you know, I think you should go to church with me. And I said, yes. You know, yes, I'll go with you, because I wanted to make sure that my feelings, this forgiveness that was bubbling inside of, like in the depths of my spirit, in the depths of my soul, like carrying a baby, was real, because I didn't want to be burdened with the hate, with the anger, with the unjustness, and I didn't want to carry into the next phase of my life any baggage left over from this entire issue and hurtful experience. So I went to church, and in church, all through the entire service, the only thing I could think of was I forgive him. And the more I said I forgive him, the more I cried. And the more I cried, the better I felt. And this poem is the culmination of my heart releasing the pain, because that is exactly what forgiveness is. Releasing yourself from the pain of the actions and the words. It's not that you forget it, but if you remember it, you don't bring yourself back to that moment of the beginning of when you felt the hurt and the pain. And it's up to the other person at the end of it all to earn your trust all over again and release himself from the pain of what he or she caused you. And Unforgiveness, My Uncommon Lover. We have been lovers for so very long. No one knows my body and my mind the way you do. every curve, every dimple, the fullness of my hips, the richness of my lips. Lover mine, your quick responses to my every expressed thought, the fulfillment and release you bring when you caress my mind with your words, the rightness of our embrace. Lover, you got me. Once you said I can have you, all of you. I took you at your words. You are toxic to me, unforgiveness. You taint my senses, my taste, my touch, my smell, my sight, my hearing, warping my mind and perception, taking me into depths of inner hell, helping me hold myself hostage. Lover, because of you, I am hating and abusing myself in ways that are unimaginable. Have me hiding from me, losing my life slowly like sand through an hourglass by holding on to decay. Unforgiveness, you have me behaving in a manner that is suicidal. You have me stressing and flipping like a fish caught and left on land to suffocate, defecating on myself. You have me blaming him, her, and all thems while I turn the barrel to my own head. They all are doing okay, but you have me focusing on pain. Got me thinking I am doing okay and that holding on to this anger is justified. But tell me, when is homicide ever right? Mummified and tarred by my own mind, living in past crack house, you have me lighting up my history of done did me wrongs, getting high on the shrine of my unforgiveness while kneeling at the altar of memories. In my high priestess mode, pornographically undulating to the reenacting of each word. Like a sadist, I allow you to play dominatrix with my desire to get past, submitting to the chains, links of syllables, words, and actions already committed. I self-mutilate, torturing my self-worth and esteem, ripping into my mind with just admit you are wrong, spiked whips, my unconscious jacks off pervertly to hatred of me because my desire to hear I am sorry has never been said. We are secret lovers, holding each other, feeding each other's passions. You vow to never let me forget your touches. Has truly been kept. Unforgiveness, you hide in me so well, masquerading as smiles. But you scare me with those unexplained bouts of anger. I tie myself between decaying bodies of your actions and words, methodically killing the good and very best of me, refusing to let go until you admit your crimes, mentally submerging in the bile of your deeds. Unforgiveness, my experienced lover, your essence is still in me, and I am trying desperately to wash the stench of your touch off of me. But like a cobra, you strike repeatedly, your venom enforcing a mirage of yesterday being today, even while I am a forgotten line in your book. The richness of life slips slowly by, because I have continued to stay in the harbor unanchored, allowing your presence to continually batter me with each wave of replay. I grow weary of watching life come and go, and yet I remain in poverty because I have been refusing to let go. Your weight has become so justifiable, comfortable, wanting to reach out, yet unwilling to release my grip on death. Instead of living, I exist, and happily sit, wondering when will it be my turn? Well, my time is now, for I have seen the manipulation of your tactics, and I will not attend that pity party anymore. You, unforgiveness, have seen me for the last time. You have raped and pillaged me for the last time. I want to look and see the beauty of me and not see the ugliness of your acts. I want to love the supreme wonderfulness of me and not continually wonder the whys and what did I do's. I want to walk with my head held high and not bowed with the weight of devastation. Forgiveness is loving me crazily, showing me the beauty of me, whispering in my ear the unique qualities that make me fly fantabulous. Forgiveness has me blushing like a schoolgirl, my tummy filled with butterflies at the prospect of each encounter. My hands tremble in anticipation. I understand that forgetting is not what forgiving is, but it is loving me so much that I release the pain caused by actions and words. It is strengthening that I have held on to, the strength of release, the strength that forgiving you brings. It is strengthening my heart that when I remember, I will not hurt. So I have need to learn me. I run after loving me. For this really has nothing to do with payback, but getting me back to the land of the living.
Now all I do is cry. He used to make me happy. I don't even try. You're hurting me, yeah. You're doing me wrong. I can see it in your eyes too. You're gonna be gone.